Another day, another country. Come with me to Amsterdam for the day to take my mom to go see the tulips. She really wanted to see them while they were in bloom. So we hopped on over and then popped into an Hermes or two or three. Never skipping an Hermes airport, obviously. Okay, we got to the airport, packed light. This is light. Took the afternoon flight, get there first thing in the morning. Of course, Kelly had to come with me. I got all settled in my little cubicle. I wanted to film some content, but real game plan was to sleep, so that we'd be wide awake for the whole day. We had the most lovely flight attendant. So this is my little home for the next couple of hours, and mom was right behind me. Not my favorite little cubicle space-wise, but it did the trick. I got my ice cream sundae, which put me straight to bed, and before I knew it, we were already there. It was a little bit of rush because I wanted to pack a lot in for the day. The tulips and Hermes, obviously. We got out, got in our car, and went straight to the garden, first thing in the morning. I had to get there early before it was too hot, and before it got too crowded, which we were lucky to get there very early. It's the Keukenhof, if I'm pronouncing that right, Gardens. We were literally the first ones in. It smells so nice. We did a walk around the whole place. Look at my mom. She's so good. I asked her to, I said, I'm filming you. She's so cute. Showing me the flowers. Anyway, I was like, I wanted you to do something like this. And while I was filming this, there was this other girl filming me. So if anybody sees that video, please tag me in it. Because I'm pretty sure she filmed me and posted it. Because I'm like really famous. Just kidding. But she did film me, specifically me. Anyway, mwah. Okay, so we spent the morning in the gardens. My mom was like, oh, this would be a perfect place for you to get married. I was like, yeah, let me just find somebody first. Insert random person here. It was so beautiful. We had to walk the whole thing. This river was so serene. We got to go and see all the places without a lot of crowd, which was really, really nice. Because as we were leaving, it got so crowded. Like, I don't even know how people would take photos and pictures. I'll do a longer video of the whole place later. But obviously we had to pick up some flowers to take with us back so we could plant them in the garden. And that was the morning. Then we were off to the shops. This is the PC Hoofstraat Street, I think, where all the fancy stores are. Most of them were just opening up because they don't open up that early. This is on a Monday, mind you. Monday morning in Amsterdam. And I hadn't told my mom we were going to Hermes, so I was going to surprise her. I said I wanted to go to Louis Vuitton to get the passport stamp because every time I've come to Amsterdam, I've forgotten my thing. In fact, every time I've gone everywhere, I've forgotten my thing. Passport cover. I have so many now. I had to buy a new one last trip to get it in South Africa. So they brought us out coffee and everything, showed me the process. They even let me film it and stamp it myself a little bit. And actually each Louis Vuitton in Amsterdam, both of them have a different stamp. So this was the one on Hoofstraat Street, but there's a different one at the mall. So obviously it's like, we have to go to the mall too. And I was like, oops, let me just wander across the street. Where did we end up? At Hermes. This is one of two of the Hermeses in Amsterdam. The front is so beautiful. The store is so beautiful. Don't worry, we'll do a separate video on it later. Never skip an Hermes boutique, especially in another country. Then we went over to this damn square, took in a little scenery, took the public transportation, which was amazing, and went to Louis Vuitton and the Hermes in the mall. It's like a mall. Louis Vuitton had a long line, Hermes also had a long line, so we had to wait at both. We divided and conquered. I waited at Louis Vuitton, she waited at Hermes. But we were also a little crunched for time, so we had to like get in and get out. But look at her. She's actually really excited. I think now she was excited to go in. This one was obviously much smaller than the other one. And because it was in a mall and department store, they don't have everything that the main store has. Kind of like an airport. Kind of like Goyard at Printemps. You know, it's like the staple basic stuff. But they didn't have all the bags. So of course we asked for some bags. And more on this one as well later. And then before I knew it, we had to head back to the airport. Because obviously I wanted to go to the airport Hermes. Because what did I say? Never skip an Hermes airport. And we got lucky there too. So stay tuned for part 2, 3, 4, 5. Went to the lounge. Relaxed for a bit. Got some food even though we were about to get on the flight and eat even more food. Literally back home by the evening, and Chai greeted me and we went to bed exhausted. Bye.